Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video of a not kids book. But it looks like it's my kids. Who cares? Last video. Just why? Just why? Just why? Totally. Just why? Why do I torture myself with these weird books? So let's start on page 36. Let's give a real recap. Last video, we found out that Greg's dad really hates a guy called Bill Watkins, not to be confused with Bill Wilkins from Conjuring. So yeah, let's get into it, and we also learned that girls are kissing Riley's butt. I wish that happened to me. Just kidding. Like, you should be never years old for that to happen to you. The reason Rodrick invited Bill to be in his band was because Bill got voted most likely to be a rock star when he was in high school. Then it just wants to rub that in on you just by showing you, just by giving you a picture. That hasn't really worked out for Bill yet, and I think I heard Anna Ramplan is in prison. Anyway, me and Dad went to the mall for a few hours today, but when we got back, Roderick's band practice wasn't over yet. You can hear the guitars and drums from a block away, and there were a bunch of random teenagers hanging out in the driveway. I guess they must have heard the music coming out of the basement and got drawn to it, sort of like how moths get drawn to the light. When Dad saw all those teenagers in the driveway, he totally freaked out. Dad ran inside to call the cops, but Mom stopped him before he could dial 911. Mom said those teenagers weren't doing any harm and that they were just appreciating Roderick's music, but I don't even know how she could say that with a straight face. And if you ever heard Roderick's band, you know what I mean. I haven't really heard it, really. Look, exploded diaper! Yeah, kind of sucks actually, so I can't heard it in one of the movies. Exploded diaper! Dad couldn't relax with all those teenagers out in our driveway. So Dad went upstairs and got his boombox. Then he put in a classical music CD and let it play, and you would not believe how quickly the driveway cleared after that. Dad was pretty proud of himself for thinking that one, but Mom accused him of getting rid of Roderick's fans on purpose. What? I can't enjoy my music too? That's your excuse? You were trying to get them out. Today on the car ride to church, I was making faces at Manny trying to get him to laugh. I made this one face that made Manny laugh so hard that apple juice came out of his nose. Blah! But then Mom said, you could have killed him. Well, once Mom put that thought in Manny's head, it was all over. See, this is the reason I keep my distance from Manny. Every time I try to have a little fun with him, I end up regretting it. I remember when I was younger and Mom and Dad told me I was getting a little brother, and I was really excited. After all those years of getting pushed around by Rodrick, I was definitely ready to move up a notch on the totem pole. Yeah! But Mom and Dad have always been super protective of Manny, and they won't let me lay a finger on him, even if he totally deserves it. Like the other days, I plugged in my video game system and it wouldn't start. I opened it up and found out that Manny had stuffed a chocolate chip cookie in the disk drive. Manny, you idiot! And of course, Manny used the same excuse he always uses when he breaks stuff. I'm owie free. I'm I'm only 3. I really wanted to let Manny have it, but I couldn't do anything with Mom standing right there. Mom said she would have a talk with Manny, and they went downstairs. A half hour later, they came back up to the room, and Manny was holding something in his hands. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't show the picture, I think. I don't think I showed you the picture. Here's the picture. There. It was a bowl of tin foil with a bunch of toothpicks sticking out of it. Don't ask me how that was supposed to make up for my broken video game system. I went to throw that stupid thing away, but Mom wouldn't even let me do that. Your brother made that for you. The first chance I get, that thing is gonna be in the trash. Because mark my words, if I don't get rid of it, I'm gonna end up sitting on it. Yeah, you probably are. Saw the movie, I think that's what happened. Even though Manny drives me totally nuts, there is one reason I like having him around. Ever since Manny started talking, Rodrick has stopped making me sell chocolate bars for his school fundraisers. And believe me, I'm grateful for that. Before, hello sir, would you like to help support? Not interested now. Would you like some chocolates? Wow, delicious. Yeah, Manny's baby, so it's probably working a lot better. Madam was something, let's just call her so-and-so, made us write our first pen pal letters today. I got assigned to this kid named so-and-so, and I guess he lives someplace in France. I know I'm supposed to write in French, and so-and-so is supposed to write in English, but to be honest with you, writing in a foreign language is pretty hard, so I really don't see the need for both of us to stress out over the whole pen pal thing. Dear so-and-so, first of all, I think we should both just write in English to keep things simple. By the way, remember how I said I was going to end up sitting on Manny's spiky tinfoil ball thing? Well, I was half right. What do you mean you were half right? Rowley came over today to play video games, and he ended up sitting on it. Oh wait, come on, let me show you the picture. I'm actually kind of relieved, to be honest with you. I lost track of that thing a couple days ago, and I'm just glad it finally turned up. And in all of the commotion, I threw Manny's gift in the garbage, but something tells me Mom wouldn't have stopped me this time. Rodrick has an English paper due tomorrow, and Mom's actually making him do it himself for once. Rodrick doesn't know how to type, so he usually writes his papers out on notebook paper, and Ben hands them off to Dad. But when Dad reads over Rodrick's work, he finds all sorts of factual errors. Well, for starters, come on, I'm stupid. It's been a long time since I've heard the name. Abraham Lincoln didn't write To Kill a Mockingbird. Aha, good job. Rodrick doesn't really care about the mistakes, so he tells Dad to just go ahead and type the paper like it is. But Dad can't stand typing a paper with errors in it, so he just rewrites Rodrick's paper from scratch. And then a couple days later, Rodrick brings his graded paper home, and he acts like he did it himself. Well, congratulations, stupid. This has been going on for a few years, and I guess Mom decided she's going to put an end to it. So tonight she told Dad that Rodrick was going to do his own work this time around, and that Dad wasn't allowed to help out. Rodrick went in his computer room after dinner, and you could hear him typing about one letter a minute. I could tell the sound of Rodrick typing was driving Dad totally bananas. On top of that, Rodrick would come out of the computer room every 10 minutes and ask Dad some dumb question. Where's the space bar again? Are you dumb? I type all the time and press space bar. Because I'm just like, space bar, space bar, space bar. I'm not like spacebar. Right there, son. Okay. After a couple of hours, Dad finally cracked. Dad waited for Mom to go to bed, and then he typed Rodrick's whole paper for him. So I guess this means Rodrick's system is safe, at least for now. Type, type, type. I have a book report due tomorrow, but I'm not sweating it. I found the secret to doing book reports a long time ago. I've been milking the same book for the past few days. Sherlock Sammy does it again. What? Okay, that just seems like a dumb book. Oh, page 50. There are about 20 short stories in Sherlock Sammy Does It Again, but I just treat every story like it's a whole book, and the teacher never notices. The Sherlock Sammy stories are all the same. Some grown-up commits a crime, and then Sherlock Sammy figures it out and makes the person look stupid. Your first mistake, Mr. Basley, was when you forgot to convert something into something. Geek. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. I'm kind of an expert at writing book reports by now. All you have to do is write exactly what the teacher wants to hear, and you're all set. Man, Sherlock Sammy is so smart, and I'll bet that's because he reads so many books. I'll bet you're right, teacher says. There were a bunch of hard words in this book, but I looked them up in the dictionary, so now I know what they mean. You're a come on. I don't remember how to read cursive. Wow. You're a, okay, that's all. Monday, there was a kid named something Gupta who was one of my friends last year, but he moved away in June. His family has a big going away party, and the whole neighborhood came, but I guess Courage's family must have changed their mind because today Courage was back in school. Everyone was happy to see him again, but a couple of us decided to have a little fun with him before officially welcoming him back. So we basically pretended he was still gone. Boy, I sure do miss Shirag. Is it Shirag or Courage? The cowardly dog. Yeah, I wonder how he's doing. God for black hairs! I have to admit, it was pretty funny. Did you just hear some? Nope, must have been the wind. At lunch, Shirag sat next to me. I had an extra chocolate chip cookie in my lunch bag, and I made a big deal about it. I wish Shirag was here. Oh, how he loved chocolate chip cookies. But I'm sitting right next to you. I'm not even that hungry. You've done it again, haven't you? Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to be subscribed to a reading channel. Just whenever I get a book from the library at school, I guess I'll read it. Okay. Put the page 54. Okay, so maybe that one was a little cruel. Gobble, gobble, smack, smack. I guess we'll probably let Shrog off the hook tomorrow, but then again, the invisible Shrog thing would turn into the next PU. Okay, so the invisible Shrog joke is still going, and the whole class is in on it now. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself or anything, but I think I might have a class clown in the bag for dreaming this one. In science, the teacher asked me to count the number of kids in the classroom so she'd know how many pairs of safety goggles to get out of the closet. So I made a big show of counting everyone in the room except Shrog. 34. There are 34 people in the class. Well, that really set Shrog off. He got up and started yelling, and it was really hard to stare straight ahead and act like he wasn't there. I am a human being too! Wow, you're short, buddy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed part 2 this. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.